Welcome to the Hank Cisco Show, ladies and gentlemen. Don't touch that remote. We got a great show today. This show is going to be all about Norristown. And we're going to talk about Norristown coming together. We're going to talk about businesses coming together, people coming together, schools coming together, everybody coming together. Because we are the county seat of Montgomery County. Okay? You know, I heard somebody say that, you know, Norristown has 422, trains, P&W, the river, we got everything, you know. And we seem like a beggar sitting on top of a pot of gold. And we got everything here. So now, you know, sometimes things slow down a little bit, but now something new has come to Norristown. We got a person who was in a leading command position, who is jumping in both feet, created Norristown Chamber of Commerce. Okay, what's that mean? That means it's going to help businesses, I guess. So we'll hear more about it. My guest will tell you all about it. So until we get this thing moving, you know, we got to put gas in the tank.
Right.
And then we got to turn the key on, okay? So I want you to meet my guest. Tell me who you are.
Kim Ramsey.
All right. And what is your position, or what are you doing? Now, tell me something about yourself.
Okay. So right now I am the president of the Norristown Chamber of Commerce.
Norristown Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Something you created.
Something that I helped.
There's a Montgomery County community
Chamber, yes,
Chamber,
yes, definitely. It had formed, and what we decided to do is actually find and create a chamber that focused specifically on Norristown. There are other organizations in Norristown, but not in the heart of Norristown.
Right.
So
the Chamber of Commerce used to be in Norristown on Main Street.
It did. It did in 1912, and then it became morphed into the Montgomery County Chamber of Commerce. And we still do partner with them. They are very supportive of us. But because the county is huge, we've decided, and there are other smaller local chambers like Perkiomenville, like Willow Grove, so Lower Providence. But for Norristown, we were really going into Montgomery County, but we found that it was very challenging for businesses to keep our interest at the forefront in a bigger organization. So therefore, we created the Chamber of Commerce. I spearheaded it.
And you had the support of the borough?
Support of the borough,
municipality?
the municipality, as they call it now.
When I started as a policeman, I was policeman for 27 years, and a county detective, and you was a borough, everything changed.
Right.
Everything moves, something, whatever, you know, everything breaks. But you have something in common with me. I was in the Army, you were in the Army.
Yes,
I was a corporal, sergeant, you were a captain.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes.
Tell me something about your Army background.
I was in ROTC. I went to Georgetown University and majored in international economics. And in order to pay for school, I joined the Army. My father was a colonel in the Army, my brother as well. So the military has been part of who we are. It provided a great leadership experience, and kind of created and helped shape who I am today.
You traveled different countries?
I did, not necessarily in the military, but my first duty station, I actually airborne qualified, so I jumped out of planes as well. But my first duty station was at the DMZ, the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea, attached to an infantry unit. So I did a lot of running. And
you go to Italy?
Unfortunately, I have not gone to Italy.
You didn't go to Italy?
I didn't go to Italy.
You go on vacation?
I actually been more to
You'll
South
get
America.
there, okay?
I promise you I will. But I do speak Spanish because I lived in
get a
Brazil.
little spaghetti and ravioli.
Love it.
Babalucci's.
Yes, yes.
All right, now tell me your mission. What is the mission?
The mission of the Chamber of Commerce is to empower Norristown's business community by promoting growth and the success of members and cultivating an environment where businesses can thrive, both current and new businesses. So we really want to be a part of making sure Norristown is progressing and is successful, because when Norristown community is successful, our businesses are also sustained.
Right. Well, you know, we have... we single out, we have the zoo, we have the Columbus Monument. Now the zoo is following up and maintenance, and we're going to have some programs there where people can come and get educated a little bit about discovery, not only Italians, but Columbus, but also history on discovery. So that's a movement, and I like the fact that you're there to stimulate and to bring people into town. But to bring people into town, we have to remember. I remember I was a good friend of Frank Rizzo, the mayor. And one time he says, Cisco, he says, you run for mayor in Norristown. Well, I never ran for it, but I should have maybe. And he says, if you want to be a good mayor, you have to keep the town safe and you have to keep it clean.
Definitely.
So you have a chief of police now who is really dedicated, and that's take care. Now all we got to do is just twist the arm a little bit on the cleaning up of the town.
Right.
See who's in charge of that.
Right.
And I think the chamber can be a big help on singling out some things that need correction, addition, movement,
Right.
or overboard.
Right. And you said it perfectly. That's exactly what the Chamber is here to do and help the community, because we live, most of our time is spent here in Norristown. So we're saying that the time is right now because we do have Chief Talbot, who actually is coming to speak to us tonight at the ceramic shop.
Where are you going to be?
At the ceramic shop
Yeah, well,
on Markley Street.
This won't be shown till next week, so.
Right,
so
but we have gotten the information out on Facebook.
Well, at least it's something you're doing now.
Yes.
He's going to come and talk about what?
About safety, as you
About
said,
safety,
keeping our
right.
streets safe and making sure that we actually get the message out and more people understand to change the perception,
Right.
that we actually get the numbers and the statistics and the actual facts so that we can help reframe the appearance or the perception of
Right,
Norristown
right,
not being
right.
safe. My business has been here for 5 years, and I'm in the heart of Norristown.
Tell me about your business.
So I own the Willow School. I founded and created the Willow School, which is an early childhood education
Where are they
program.
located?
It's on Penn Street off of DeKalb Street, the old Bell Tower building,
what?
the old Bell Tower.
Oh, yeah.
So we're Horizon Theater. We're on the second floor, 9,100 square feet. We have 132 kids from ages
What's the ages?
3 months to 13 years old, before and after school, and a summer camp program.
What's that? What do you do there?
So we actually are
Do they
here.
sing?
We do that too because we partner with the theater.
Can I join?
Please
I
come
got
over
my
and see
buddy,
the school. Please
Bill-
come over and see the school.
Bill Wright, he's a singer too.
We love it. We love it. We have a piano there. I'm really big into the
You have
arts.
with a piano?
Piano. I have 3 girls
Background
of my
music?
own. Yes, my oldest daughter is a classic pianist. So I believe music and arts is really a stimulus to
music,
education.
Right. You start a kid with music, I think it's good. Anybody can talk and sing. Hey, somebody, si vuol suonare, Jello boot right? I have a friend that comes to my house, spends a couple of days, he works for Family Services. And he was in a singing contest in Philadelphia.
wonderful.
And he came in first prize.
Okay.
I mean, I talked to the judges, I think.
Yeah.
No,
Well, come
but
by
he
and see
did
the
good.
students. They would enjoy
But
having
we have to stimulate. We got a lot of talent in town. My show is something to educate people, entertain people, and that's what I think. And I think you could be a big help to move this town in all different directions,
Right.
And
that's what we want to do. So our
Right.
three goals are really to, I said vision is threefold. One is to collaborate, and as you said, that's with the municipality, with the residents, businesses, other organizations, that we
Yeah.
can help and support one another to educate, and kind of like tonight, making sure that people understand where Norristown is going, how we can get involved, and how we can help shape that picture, even if it's the riverfront and all the new development.
That needs a development.
The county, we have at the county Tom Bonner on
Yeah.
and talk to us
Little
about
by
how that's
little.
going to do that, right? And then our third thing is to advocate, to make sure that Norristown gets their share of what is due, because like you said, we are the heart
Well, you
of
keep
the
your ear
county.
open for any kind of funding or different things
And
that
we do.
help.
We do.
Lighting and potholes
Yep.
and everything else to
Right.
make it safe and sound.
Right.
We have the Plymouth Produce was located at Logan Square and up there on Johnson Highway. They had to move because they're knocking all them buildings down and all. And they're located down on West Lafayette Street, like if you go down all the way to Lafayette, heading west, and it's all kinds of flowers and fruit and all kinds of Mexican, Italian food and
Yes.
grocery store, great.
Right.
So they're located now. The street comes to a dead end on Lafayette Street.
Okay.
So if you're on Main Street or so, you turn right on Lafayette on Barbados. Turn right and go right to the end. And all kinds of flowers
Yeah.
right here. You don't have to go out on the farm. We got them here.
We got 'em here.
Got
Right.
pumpkins and flowers and everything.
Right. And we
so
do
I
want
want
to
to see
promote
that's
Norristown.
Norristown. We got to bring it in.
And that's why more people need to come to the chamber and become a member, because that we do
All right,
collaborate
get down
and make
there.
sure,
Get down there
that
and
we
tell 'em I sent you. Right.
that we support one another,
help you
support our
recruit.
businesses. Okay.
Okay.
Right now we have over 100
And
members.
what I like to do is we'll take a little tour
Sounds
of all of businesses in town.
Okay.
That I do.
I'd love to do that.
Will you talk to them, and we'll talk to them, whatever,
Okay.
and we'll see.
Right. That's
We got pizza
collaboration.
shop, we got restaurants, we got everything, but we got to stimulate it, move it.
Right, and come together. Right.
All right. Now, what else you want to tell me about the whole setup?
Okay. Actually, we've done mixers too, because what also we found that residents and businesses like to do too is also to mingle. So we actually had our first mixer, we call them a mixer, at the Five Saints Distillery.
Oh, yeah.
And we actually, a partner of ours is the Wood Zoo, and so we're going to have our end of year kind of celebrating what all that we have accomplished this year
Yeah.
with getting this up and going at the zoo on December 5th.
Well, I think they ought to take a study of Norristown, lighting in Norristown. Now, you take where the Five Saints, so dark there. I mean, the people going to stop. They want light.
Right, and
you
so
know?
that's working with the
Light up the
municipality.
night.
Right,
I live in the 1700 block of Powell Street. We only got 2 street lights.
right.
I mean, it's.
Right.
I had a friend from Philadelphia Council had to deliver a letter to my house. He says, "My God," he says, "I never saw a street so dark."
Right.
And lighting. We got to light the town up. Make it.
And that's good you
You
said
know
that.
what thieves hate? Thieves,
Light.
I'm a former police. You know what they hate? They hate light and sound.
Right.
When they hear some sound, oh, they're scared. Light. Oh, all right. They're ready to rob town. Oh, light. So we got to light up the town and clean up the town, right?
Right, so our mixers actually is an opportunity for people like you or other residents to actually come and meet some of the
Well,
local.
I don't want to be part of the thing. I'll be an advisor to your committee.
Sounds good, but you can still come and
Plus,
have a
I'm
good time.
93 years old. I ain't going to be around that long.
You're young.
You know.
I mean, come on, you can come
Come
down
on.
and have some
And
food.
a bob and weed.
You'll be fine.
Wow, yeah, I don't know if I hit 100.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But actually, the mixer
I got to
provides.
eat more spaghetti and soul food and everything else, right?
If that's what you like to eat, it's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, well, that's whatever.
It's
I like
heavy.
Asian food.
Yes.
So,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
So, well, right now, how can people join? What's the story? To contact you, you have a number, we'll put it on the...
That would be
we'll
great.
put it on the screen,
Yes,
too. Tell them what
yes.
it is.
So actually, you can contact us at the Norristown Chamber of Commerce at gmail.com.
Right.
So again, that's Norristown Chamber of Commerce at gmail.com. And actually, you can like us on Facebook. We do have a Facebook page
Yeah, I
coming up.
do. Yeah,
we do too.
yeah.
So you
You
can
do,
like us.
too.
And on our
don't
Facebook
mind.
page, we actually have all the information of our programming coming up, when our next events are, and how you can contact us. So.
Okay.
And actually, and then my
I sometimes I sleep a little late, okay?
Okay.
So, but in the afternoon sometime, if you want to go to meet a new customer, let me know. I'll go with you.
Okay, I'll do
Okay.
that. I got your number now.
Yeah, you got my house number, you got my, you got that thing,
All right,
okay?
I'm gonna hold you to that.
You know, every once in a while I hit, you
Right.
know, but
Right.
I would love to do that.
Okay.
And I'll help, I think I can help you convince
Okay.
them, maybe join in, then I want them to do something.
Right,
And that business has to do something to help. He's got to keep the front of his place clean.
right. And like you said, that's why we want businesses to be responsible for their keep
Right.
in Norristown
I want
as
to go
well.
to the pizza place on Marshall DeKalb Street, my buddy, sign him up.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
I got him.
And,
I'll put his name down.
And I know the fruit place there, we'll check him out, okay?
Okay, all right.
All right, now, the people, what is your biggest challenge for this job?
The biggest challenge, as you said, is that a lot of people want to come out and actually making sure that we come as a group together for the same common ground, and that people actually take a personal stake in it, meaning a leadership position, to get something done, to come to the meetings, to hear. There's a lot of things going on to make sure we're getting our people out to events, to hear the true facts versus trying to stay on what used to be. So the challenge is really the biggest challenge.
Oh my God, everything fell on the
That's
floor.
okay. I think you got most
That's
of
all
it.
right, no problem.
I think you got most of it. So the biggest challenge is making sure that people actually come out to the events that we are putting on, because this is for information, advocacy, and promotion. So the biggest challenge is really making sure everybody gets out there, because we have over 100 people who have joined or are members now.
Yeah.
But on average, we probably get about 20,
In other words, when they
25 people.
joined, Here's the application, right?
Yes, yes.
It's the application. Right now, it don't cost any money.
Nothing right now.
Right.
And why it doesn't cost any money? Because we want to
But
show
I
the business
do-
how of value it is, and for not just for Norristown, but for a business person too. Next year, in 2018, we will be launching a lot of how-tos. So for businesses, if you're getting up and started, how do you get an RFP? How do you find an attorney? So we'll have those different things going on in 2018.
Right.
This year was just more of an information to make sure everybody knew we were here. We incorporated, we're recognized by the IRS, so we have all of those credibility factors to make sure that we're sustainable
Yeah.
here in Norristown.
Can you help businesses help advertise, how to advertise, what to say and all?
Right, so we'll do social
Because
media.
some people open, they put a little sign out there.
Exactly. So we'll have
Help them
classes.
promote.
We'll have workshops to help them do that. We won't do it for them, but we will actually connect people. And there's probably somebody within the chamber who does that actual marketing or actually produces the banners and things that they need. So we'll have those people in the chamber, and by being members, you get a discount
Well,
by utilizing each other's services.
You come up with a good idea. You see the problem. Now, that's when the borough or the
Municipality,
whatever.
yeah.
I'll use
I know what you
borough.
mean. And you can,
Lot
it's
easier.
interchangeable, right?
The municipality. But you should have a little thing where you see something that could be corrected, and that's where the borough could help,
Definitely.
We got policemen that are on patrol, they see something, they report it. We have the business people, they want some kind of help, they're having a problem with whatever it may be, like
And actually, we do actually, Crandall Jones has actually assigned one of the staffers who sits on our board for the Chamber of Commerce. So he is actually at our monthly meetings.
What is she going to do?
He actually brings in the information, as you said,
Relay it.
relay what's going on and
okay,
how we can
okay,
support
good.
them, and then we relay back our challenges that we have
Okay.
in Norristown, getting things done through the municipality or the
Yeah.
borough. So it's wonderful that he is actually assigned and on our executive board. So he's part of what's going on.
Can I make a suggestion?
Why not?
All right. When I was a policeman, I used to talk safety, go into the schools and talk safety. And then the Pete Lewis was the athletic director. But what he did, he sent home with the kids in elementary school a little form, and we created Fix Up, Paint Up Week.
Okay.
And we gave suggestions for people how to clean their house, sidewalk, repairing, and everything. And the kids took it home to their parents. And that was very effective.
Right.
And then we had some people, we had some paint stores. Now, we got some big paint stores and all kinds of equipment that donated.
Right.
And we had some
Key.
people volunteer. They say, well, I want to help fix up the fence or this, that, and the other thing. And we created that.
Okay.
But that's we're only 3 square miles.
Right, but and again, the chamber actually helps other organizations
You
too.
could
So
create this.
we're actually part of Keep America Beautiful, which is now a smaller one. Keep Norristown Beautiful. I actually represent the chamber on the Keep Norristown Beautiful. So that is one of the things that I will take back, and that's why it's good for me to be and come. I'm actually meeting with the special events. So for the 4th of July parade that comes up, that'll be nice to make sure that we're a part of that. So again, it's about collaboration, but you have to be at the table to make sure that we
Years
collaborate.
ago, I had a little boxing team, and I used to have an exhibition at the park during the 4th of July celebration.
Right.
Now I have a question from the balcony. What do you think has held back developments in Norristown? Well,
Held
it's pretty
back.
tough because you haven't.
I've been here for 5 years, so
Yeah,
I
that's
actually look for solutions because I have been here 5 years, and that was my catalyst to building or creating the chamber again or reinstituting it, is because it was challenging to go to one location to find the information you need or to find somebody who could help you or was connected to the community or the municipality. So the borough is actually, so the chamber is actually here. So if you're new to town and you're thinking to come and start a business, to call the Chamber of Commerce, the Norristown Chamber of Commerce, or the Small Business Association, so we can help guide you. When I first got in here, I was bumbling. I didn't know where to go, who to talk to, and I felt like I had to go, 3 blocks over, 2 blocks back, and up and down to get a permit. or to get parking or something. But now, again, if, in the military, I think that's what it is. You have a problem, you find a solution. So I found a solution of creating this and actually going to, I actually joined there was the Citizens Leadership Academy and the Police Academy. But because I wasn't a resident, I couldn't be on any of the committees. So I started the chamber as a business person that I could have a say, I could be educated, I could be a part of the community, and that's why I started the chamber. So I think with the right leadership we have now, the police chief, as you said, Crandall Jones, the council, I've talked to all those people and businesses.
I'm the ambassador.
And everything.
Where do I
I'm the
come in?
ambassador. Right now, you're here now. Like you said, you're going to
Oh,
go with
just
me
be
to
an
find.
advisor. I don't want
No, you said you're going to go with me to go to meet new businesses and then bring them in.
I want
right?
to go with you.
That's what that's what you're going to do. Okay.
Yeah, you hit it with the left, I hit him with the
There we
right.
go. There we
Yeah.
go. All right.
All right, now you read that one. None of the
Okay.
guy, the lady with the green shirt up there, or green dress.
Okay. Oh, thank you. How do you believe Norristown can grow? How do you believe Norristown businesses, can grow? So, how I believe Norristown businesses can grow is, one, to become part of the
How
chamber.
can it grow?
You can become part of the chamber. I'm my background, I have an MBA, so I am a business person.
You what?
I have an MBA.
What's that?
So it's a Master's of Business Association degree. So it's
You're a lot of things.
I
aren't
am
you?
a lot of things. This is my probably fourth career.
You're a person of all reasons.
And resources.
You're
I'm
a captain
resourceful.
in the Army.
Captain in the Army.
You traveled in Brazil.
Yeah, I speak Portuguese and
And-
Spanish. I have 3 girls. My
You got
oldest.
3 daughters?
Yes, my oldest is.
your husband?
I've been married 26
What's he do?
years. He actually is in nonprofit in education and higher education.
Where at?
He actually is local. He in Plymouth Meeting for local for me.
Oh, yeah,
Plymouth
you're
Meeting.
local.
But
yeah.
we're originally from Colorado. Both
Ken
of us.
Lawrence, the commissioner, he's
Yeah.
from Plymouth.
Yeah. But we're
And,
originally
Joe
from Colorado.
Gale's from Plymouth, too.
Yes,
What's
yes.
going on with this Plymouth,
Yeah.
The only thing they have is turnpikes and interchanges.
Oh, that's why I'm up here in Norristown.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I've been here for 5 years. But I believe joining
All right,
the
now,
chamber.
I have a business,
Okay.
and I want to join.
Okay.
And this gentleman up there sent this question over, and he says, what are the benefits of joining the Norristown Chamber of Commerce?
I'm glad you asked. Glad you
What
asked
are
that
the
question.
benefits?
The first one, the biggest one, is networking. And you feel like you're not alone here in Norristown. You can hear some of the things that the other local businesses have done. The second thing is discounts. Because we are a group of 100 businesses right now, like a member called and said that she needed some printing done. Who could she call? I told her to call one of the local printers
here.
here, one of the
These are
local
some of the
printers,
benefits.
which is Jazz Press, and he gives discounts, but also we keep the money in businesses in business by helping Norristown versus going out to Kinko's or to Staples. You can go right here local to a wonderful local shop that does well. The next thing we also do have credibility and visibility because we do the networking things.
Visible, yeah.
It brings credibility that we have a chamber. We're recognized by the IRS, so therefore we are allowed and able to communicate and work with local governments and local officials. So we have that as well. And then finally, growth, as you said. When you work and you partner, you find out the resources, the access to capital, access to money. We have credit unions that belong to us. We have banks that belong with us. We have insurance companies. So all of those things when you come to a
How about the
chamber can help you.
unions?
There are probably some members who probably
touch base with the unions.
Definitely. And like I said, we're a community, so no one is excluded. This is really about making sure everyone is a part of this, and every group in the community that has a voice as well. It's not just for, I found it very segmented sometimes here in Norristown, but everybody's welcome. We have a huge Hispanic population. I speak Spanish, so we want everybody to feel included. Small businesses, larger businesses, new businesses, but we also have to be mindful of the businesses who've been here so far and have made it for 15 years or 20 years. So Bill Corbett's company is part of it too. I don't know if you, Bill Corbett. He's been a very instrumental part in helping the chamber as well and has been on the
Well, you have a lot of, it's a logo. Where's the logo? You know, papers fell on the
fell on
floor
the
here. It's on,
But if
You have
we
a
can-
logo here
yes,
someplace.
It's right here.
there,
This is
Yeah,
right here.
that's the
So this is the
logo.
logo right there.
Norristown,
Yep.
Norristown. I'm glad you got the sunlight shining in the back.
Great.
And then you got the church, First Presbyterian Church, and you got the St. John's Church, and you got apartment houses, and that's the courthouse.
And the courthouse
Right.
and some businesses as
And
well.
then you know what? The half hour is over. I don't know where it went.
Wow, that was quick.
My God.
I
So what
enjoyed
do
it.
we cover? Come on. You got about 30 seconds to knock it out.
To knock it out.
Tell me
okay.
what we didn't cover.
I think we really covered everything. For programming, we're launching.
Are we friends?
We are friends forever now.
All right,
Okay,
now
friends
we're
forever.
gonna make Norristown move.
Make Norristown move. We really are, and put it together. So we're going to
Did we make a song?
Did we make a song?
We're from Norristown. Norristown. That's where the best businesses are. Hey, I'll talk to Joe Boatwright and see we'll create a song. Okay.
Perfect. So since you said the song, make sure that they can contact us at norristown.chamber-of-commerce@gmail.com. Again, that's norristown.chamber-of-commerce@gmail.com.
And tell them who you are.
I'm Kim Ramsey. And
Ramsey.
Kim
Used
Ramsey.
to be a commissioner in Philadelphia.
Oh, thank you. And you can find us on Facebook as well. That will give all the information.
Yeah.
And tonight we actually have, but tonight we do have the police chief coming.
I want to help you anytime.
I'm gonna call you.
I'm only, sometimes I'm bobbing and weaving.
Can I come back on your show?
So whenever I'm available, I will only be too happy to help you in
Okay.
any way.
So am I allowed back on your show?
I think we want to get some children involved. We want to get the juveniles involved.
Yes.
You know, because we're only touching the branches and the leaves. We want to get to the root.
Definitely. And that's why I created a school here in Norristown. Definitely. That we
So, our half hour is over.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. I enjoyed
Wait a
it.
minute, I got something for you. Oh, my God, don't make me forget this. Wait. Oh, my God, here. Down to victory, on to victory, fighting as we go. This is for you.
Thank you.
And a Bridgeport trophy. They're so kind to make these for me for nothing. All right?
That's
Isn't that beautiful?
That
Read
is
what it
beautiful.
says.
Thanks for being a guest on the Hank Cisco TV show. Comcast Channel 28, Verizon Channel 45, NASD TV, YouTube, The Hank Cisco Show.
And it's on YouTube. Your show will go worldwide. All your
Worldwide.
buddies in wherever country you went to. Okay?
Brazil? All right,
There we
sounds
go.
good. Thank
That's for
you. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for allowing us to be in there. And may God bless each and every one. For my Hispanic friends, adios amigos. And for Italian friends, hey, gumbari. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Joe, Rock, I want to get the picture. Where's